Oh.
Good one.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
The what?
And we're live. Hey everyone, how's it
my
going?
gosh.
You've been listening to the wonderful sounds of me telling jokes to these people before we go live. No, Bert, you were hearing them react. I like doing that.
Oh,
You get to hear them react
pretty
to
good.
the terrible
Yeah.
things that I say. But you don't get to hear what I say. It's so fun.
Oh, it's just that's
It's just
fantastic.
you. It's not me. They don't hear me. They just hear all of you.
Oh no.
They'll never know.
They'll never know. All right, we're here to play some Shadowrun, run some shadows, do some things. Last session, you all wrapped up the run for... I do have plausible deniability. You all wrapped up... Well, you finished the job for Mr. Morlock. Now you've just got to go collect some money, and my bandwidth is all over the fucking place. Stop it, internet. Or
Be gooder.
start it. Be gooder, internet.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway,
Jeff's out there. I hopefully have irritated him to come out of the woodwork.
yeah. Yeah, I'm just watching my bandwidth. It's being weird. Weird. Anyway, we'll just soldier through, and if, you can't hear me, you'll just have to watch the YouTube video later. Anyway, you all wrapped up the job for Mr. Morlock. Now you just got to go and collect your money from him. But before we do that, I know, Bert, I need to stop them downloads. It's always the reason. Before we do that, let's do some character introductions. You all might notice that Tyler is gone. He died. He did. He
Yep.
fell down 8 flights of stairs onto a pile of bullets, and he's not with us anymore. No, he's not feeling
Backwards, it
well.
was the craziest thing.
Yeah, he's not feeling well, so he's just not here. Anyway, let's do some character introductions. Alex, who the fuck are you playing?
I am playing Vin the Grim. I enjoy long walks on the beach, philosophical inquiries, and at some point shooting somebody with the Praetor and or Solar Gun I've barely used.
That's fair. All right, next up, we got Dan.
Hey everybody, Dan. I'm playing our Decker Said, who did some useful things last time.
Oh,
Yay!
I expect this time to do not so useful things.
Shit happens.
And I'm the person who precedes Jake in introductions.
Yeah,
The
that
better
Jake's who
introduction.
we're waiting for. So,
So
Jake,
on with the show.
yeah, just take it away, Jake.
Oh, I'm feeling terrible. Oh no, guys. All right. There's an old saying from back when people could afford to live by one. Wake up and smell the coffee. Well, when JP Morlock, my newest friend in a high place, handed me a cup of caffeine grown from something other than soy, I found myself willing to assist with a lucrative, if low-down, business proposal. My friends and I had 7 days to see the job through. We got it done in 3. But along the way, we found a safe with a paper trail and a $500,000 new yen tucked away in someone's office, which means either we beat a corporate spy to the punch, or someone's been set up to take a fall on my behalf. It's times like this I'm reminded that puppeteers also operate from high places. I'm Harl Thought Gordrup, Private Eye, and if I want to keep people from pulling my strings, then maybe it's time to wake up and smell the soy calf.
Glorious. Wonderful as always.
So good.
Joe, follow that up.
You suck. Oh.
I'm Joe, playing Rihanna Silvertoe, the halfling Keanu Reeves, who is a street samurai that likes to stab people.
That's all we need to know. That's the important bits.
Yep.
All right. Let's get to it. You all wake up the next day in your fancy, rundown, abandoned office building that you've been squatting in. And you're ready to go meet up with Morlock and get some money. So I'll let you all take it away from there.
Oh, Bugsy's gone with our car, so we're going to have to figure out how we're getting there.
Take an Uber.
We're all just gonna pile on top of Vin's car.
Yeah.
We can just say that Vin sneaks the keys. And you all can just take Bugsy's car.
We'll never let him know
taxi.
that I never tell him I spill a slushy in the back.
Mm-hmm. That's it. So yeah, you all load up.
He gets that car back. It's gonna be a wreck.
Yeah. You all load up. Make a drive on over to the big fancy district. Find a place to park. Yeah.
Actually, what time of day is it that we're gonna be doing this?
It's up to you. I was gonna just roll with it in the morning, but you can do whenever you want.
I mean, I'd like to at least hit the town after the beginning of business hours. I want to stop by the toy store. Just a toy store.
Toy store. What are you getting at a toy store?
You know those like cylindrical whistles that have the fans in them that go wee?
Yeah.
I want one of those.
Okay. Not a problem. Couple creds, it's yours.
Alrighty.
Then yeah, you head on over to the hotel. Up to the reception desk, the whatever they call the desk, front desk in a hotel. Let them know you're there to visit Morlock. They give you a maglock key. You head over to elevator number 3. You ride on up. This time at the top of the elevator, there's no thugs waiting to intercept you.
That's good.
And you make your way up to Morlock's door. As you're standing outside, you hear, once again, old classical music playing. This time it's some Chevelle.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was classical music like that. Dun, 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 dun.
Maybe, okay, it was Cisco. He was playing Cisco.
One of the greats.
You give a knock. The music stops. A few seconds later, Mr. Morlock greets you in a very colorful silk robe. You're all back. It's early. Come on in.
Yeah.
Got coffee going.
Oh, that sounds great. Yeah. I'll just
That's what we're hoping for.
So,
I am staying cloaked, even though I know that he knows who I am. I've stayed cloaked the whole time, and I'm just interacting with him normally, knowing that he knows I'm there.
okay, that's fine.
Rihanna was never seen by human eye again.
Ever again.
I feel like he walks by a mirror and gets confused.
That's fair.
What is that? Oh yeah.
he just walks into a mirror and then remembers. Oh yeah.
He brings you in. He's got a tray with fresh cut fruit and some pastries out. Pours you all a nice mug of piping hot actual bean coffee.
Delicious.
So, any troubles with the job?
Not really.
No.
They got some nasty dogs.
No.
I mean, we didn't do anything with them, but we found them.
Good. Anyone catch you?
Don't think so. We completely took over their security system.
Really?
Nice.
We ran into more analog security than we were expecting.
I'm
That
not.
was probably one of the biggest hiccups.
I'm not surprised. That is a Elven publishing house after all, and they prefer the less high-tech versions of doing things. So guard animals, paranormal guard animals, not surprised. Older physical security, not surprised. But y'all did good. Did you take any extra data?
No.
Even better, you got my manuscript.
I
Beautiful.
don't know if I have it, but you know.
Yeah, we'll say you do. Beautiful. You hand it over, he takes it. That's fantastic. And he just carelessly tosses it on the counter behind him. Well, I believe with that, I owe you all some money. So let's see. The job was $5,000 up front, which I already paid you. Here is, and he tosses each of you a stick, your $5,000 for completing the job. And he hands one over to Sed, and he'll make sure that our boy Bugsy gets his cut. And since you didn't steal any additional data, he tosses one last chip to you, Sed. There's your $2,000 bonus.
Nice.
So, you're all well paid and you did good work.
I figure we'll split that bonus up. So everyone's just write 400 down.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do. But, yeah. If I were to happen to have more work in the future, would you all be interested?
I think so.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic.
Definitely run it by
I'm curious
us.
to see where this business relationship leads us.
Hopefully it leads us to a place with a lot of coffee and a lot of credits.
I like both of these things.
Both of those things sound pretty good,
Yeah, you're right, Bert. You need to start skimming from the crew there, Dan. So, I've got your contact information. You know where to find me if you need to talk to me again. So, I'll tell you what, let's enjoy ourselves a little breakfast. I'll let you go on your way, and I'll continue about my business. And if I got something else that comes up, I'll drop a line.
Sounds like a deal.
Fantastic. So, you all eat, and this is delicious coffee.
Disgustingly large amount. We'll
Yeah.
be eating.
Pastries,
That's
real
real food.
pastries, very sweet, crisp, fluffy, everything you would want. The fruit's very cold, like it's been refrigerated for a while, but it is actual fruit, not some imitation or soy-based thing. So, very luxurious, delicious.
These are the most realistic raisins I've ever had.
Yeah. After you all finish up your breakfast, you're free to head on your way. And what do you want to do next?
As much as I like to stay and eat all day, probably shouldn't.
Yeah, you might wear thin a little bit. Yeah. So to make this easier, a couple hours in to your very long breakfast. Let's see. Grim. You get a message comes across your pan. It's from Gunderson.
Okay.
I got a
Okay.
job for your crew. Meet me at the regular place, which you all would know is the jump house.
Sounds like we could go from breakfast to lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I would relay it to the team. Okay. Got an offer.
Aren't you all a busy bunch, says Morlock. Well, I won't keep you. Best of luck in your runs. Keep your noses clean. And I'll be in touch.
Those credits won't earn themselves.
That is right. That is right indeed.
Before we leave, I want to ask him. So can I ask how? And I just kind of gesture at myself and then at him.
Oh, how I can easily cut through your suit there and see you.
Can't.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I may look like a soft playboy type with more money than sense, but I've done some work in the past. And when you done work like I've done, you pick up some tricks, you dab a little bit in the arcane, you get some enhancements here and there through the technical.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, even invisible to the naked eye, you know, your aura still shines up pretty good in astral.
Yeah, I
people
don't
see
have a way to
astral?
deal with that yet.
What was that, Dan?
I said, do very many people see astral?
Any one of the, you know, magically touched are capable too. Your boy Grim there, you can slip some view astral. It's not a problem. And for those that don't have a natural affinity for it, there's chemicals, drugs, rituals you can partake in that'll give you limited sight for a brief time.
We should probably be more careful about that.
You know, just don't go up against, you know, a corp that employs an army of battle mages, and you should be okay.
Which we haven't
I
done
don't,
yet. So
yeah, I don't see that in our future, but you never know.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll leave you to it. You all make your way out down the elevator. You turn in your maglock key. And you're off. You head straight to the jump house?
Oh, so
Okay.
How much money did we make off that?
What is it? The
5,400 a person at the end.
Yeah.
And 5,000 up front.
good chunk.
Yeah.
Use that for all kinds of dumb.
I basically made up the money that I spent.
How much was that per person?
It's 5,400 a person.
Oh,
Yeah.
5,400 per person. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He paid a shitload.
Yeah.
Or if he starts skimming off the top, it was very nice of him to give us an extra 200 per person.
Yeah. You each got 400 a person, and said got 25,000.
So weird.
I'm not the accountant, so I can't say.
Yeah. So yeah, you all make the drive over to the Barrens, to the jump house. It's grungy and seedy as ever. It's, you know, coming up on late morning, early afternoon. The standard, you know, house music is still thumping along at all hours of the day. Head in, see a few patrons here and there. But you see Gunderson tucked back in his regular booth, stuffing his face with some soy wings or something like that. And as you come in, he waves you down.
I'll head straight to the bathroom because I've had too much coffee.
Okay. This is definitely one of those toilets you want to hover over, but yeah, not a problem.
I did want to. Did anybody keep track of how many credits we lifted at the end of the place? Was it
Oh, it was,
50,000?
Yeah, 50,000, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just noticed it wasn't in our party notes, so
I didn't write that down.
Shitload of money.
yeah. So maybe
Still
buy me a
nothing
deck
compared to what was
upgrade.
actually there.
Yeah, I think that would be a good amount to just, if there's something that we need as a party.
Zed needs a new deck.
Yeah. Put that into
Yeah.
the petty cash fund.
There you go.
They do cost like crazy amounts of money.
They do. It's not.
I think
cheap
the
for a good
basic one is like 48,000 or something.
Yeah. So, yeah, you all tuck into Gunderson's booth. So, you know, just got this job and I wasn't sure what crew to throw it to. But, Grim, after your little stunt on that traffic footage, this might be right up your guys' alley.
Oh, all right.
So there's Corp wishes to remain nameless, but they got a missing employee that they need found and they need silenced, if you get what I mean. And then this employee's got a piece of gear, cyber, that they need retrieved, and for you to bring it to me.
Like retrieve, like installed cyber.
Yeah, installed cyber. Guy's got a cyber eye with a data chip behind it. They want the eye and the chip.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
You just like take a spoon and pop that on out, or
Well, I mean, if you want to, that's fine. Just, you know, if you're going to blast them, don't blast them in the face, because that might fuck it up.
No,
that checks out.
But anyway, he slides you over, or he kicks over some data to your pans. This is the guy's name, Johnny O'Day. Picture of him up. Let me reveal that for you real quick.
Oh, just to throw it out there while we got a moment. To upgrade my deck just to the next level is 110,000 credits.
Oh my god.
That's why I was like, take more credits.
Yeah,
Well, you know where that money is now.
Yeah,
we do.
maybe.
But
I mean, it might not still be there. We'll see.
Yeah. So,
I'm worried of making too big of a splash.
yeah. He lives here in the Barrens. On that information I just sent you is his picture, his name, and his home address. So yeah, go find him, fucking murk him, pop his eye and that data chip out and bring it back to me. Once you get the job done, I got $6,000 on the table. And that's for the group of you, not each.
Dang. You can always hope, you know.
Not a bad amount.
So, sound like a plan?
I mean, so this is a guy, he's like an ex-employee. Do we know if he has a new company already? Does he like have resources or anything?
I don't have any of that information.
Okay.
I was told
And
that this
that
is
could,
wet work.
Be very, could be potentially complicated beyond what we know, whether we're capable of handling.
From
Yeah.
that vid on the street, seems like Grim doesn't have any trouble with that. Said, I've known your work for a while. You've gotten that sword of yours bloody more than once.
Not me.
I'm not said. I meant Rihanna. My bad.
I was like,
Yeah.
I looked at Joe, but I still said the wrong name.
it's fine. It's like,
It's seen
No, he
some
was looking at
action.
Rihanna, but Rihanna was invisible, so he just ended up looking at Seth.
But yeah, I got a name and I got an address. I don't know what else is going on with this guy, if another corpse snatched him up, if he's dead in the
Yep.
gutter, or if he's on the run. I don't know. That's your job.
I for sure want to talk to my contact that like tracks like
bounties or
hits and
whatever.
stuff and bounties. Yeah, something for that word. And see how many other like contracts are out on this guy, or like what activity is on him. But yeah, I think we should take it. I've got the cold-blooded talent too, so I can do the actual kill and not have to worry about empathy.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
So yeah, he gives you the data. Bring me back that eye and $6,000. It's all yours.
Yeah.
I would,
Do we have any idea how fragile this eye is?
I mean, it's your standard cyber eye. Don't shoot it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're built to, you know, take a little bit of banging here and there.
Everyday use.
Does he explicitly have to die, or do they just need the eye?
The contract is listed as wet work with cyber retrieval.
Okay.
So,
Just making sure.
Listen, you come back, you tell me he's dead, and you have eye with the chip that's got the serial number they're looking for. I'm good enough on that. But if he crops back up later, I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden you've all got a contract on you.
Yep. No, that's fine.
Or even if it goes right and we end up getting a contract on us anyway.
Well, that's why you work through Johnsons like me. I give you some ability to stay anonymous in this work as long as you're not loud and flashy.
Which we're not.
Most of the time.
Street,
Well,
otherwise.
Most of the time.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
This is one of them jobs. Anyway, you got the information that I've got to give, so if you don't mind, these wings aren't going to eat themselves.
They probably won't.
To eat something, you got to be alive, and this shit was never alive, so yeah.
Oh.
All right. It's a couple miles out from where you're at now to this guy's address. What all do you want to do?
I want to get as much gear as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe pull up some city maps
I'm
or
trying to
something like
find
that.
so I do want to reach out to my contact and see like activity on this guy's contracts. How many people are gunning for him, or if it seems like there's a lot of traffic, or if he doesn't know about him at all.
How's that mouse?
I thought that's super important, but I would just like to get a sense of how popular he is.
All right, so I rolled your stats for Mouser.
Yep.
You pull 2, or he pulls 2 successes. So when you ping him, what do you ask him?
So I say, hey, we got a contract here for a guy. We don't have a whole lot of details on it other than wet work and retrieve something. So I'd like to see if there's other contracts out there that have more details, or if anyone at all is interested in this guy other than us.
Yeah. He takes a few minutes, goes through his data, confirms the name with you like 2 or 3 times. It's coming up blank, man.
Okay.
This has got to be a private contract between whoever the originator is and your Johnson.
Cool. That's a good sign.
Looks like you won't have any competition on this one.
Yeah. At least not a lot, hopefully. Awesome. That's all I need to know.
Okay. Anything else anyone else want to do?
Just gonna try and maybe look up some city maps or something. See if there's any camera footage that we can lift or something. Somebody's doorbell camera.
Yeah, give me a
Who's
tech
in
roll.
charge of the area where he's living?
So Jake, you're gonna give me a lore test. That second one on wits.
Two successes is all right.
Okay. You pull up footage. You're able to skim enough between traffic and unsecured security cameras, and you get eyes on the guy maybe 3 days ago as he's heading into his apartment. Late that night, like 2 a.m., something like that, you see someone leave the apartment, hooded completely, gloves, the whole 9 yards, like no visible skin, you can't make anything. Looks about the same build, but he leaves, and you kind of track it through the streets. Eventually, he disappears down a back alley, and looking around all the cameras that would have feeds on the different entrances to that alley, There's no sign of him coming back out of it.
So it sounds like he's not home, at least.
And then Harlthok, yours lore success. The thing with the Barrens, it's, you know, wild, no man's land. No one's there protecting anyone. The biggest gang that you would come across in that area would be the Halloweeners. And you would know that their main base is a little shithole bar in the Barrens by the name of the Jack-o'-lantern. But yeah, they're the ones who kind of, that's their turf. Anything else?
Is there any equipment that masks aura
I don't
that
know.
you know of?
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, what's your next steps?
Do we want to go check out this alley, or is there anything else anybody else wants to look into? Seems like he went in there and found some place to disappear there.
Yeah. I'll bring some of my equipment with me, including a oh gosh, what is it called? Bug scanner. Rating 6 bug scanner. That might be a good start. Check out that alley for any suspicious electronics.
You make it over there. You check out that alley. You give it a look. You give it a scan with your bug scanner. I'll tell you, nothing pings off. There's a few entrances to, you know, the backs of small businesses, other apartment buildings. Nothing else really jumps out at you.
So there's back doors to businesses.
Yeah, businesses or other apartment buildings.
Okay.
Mostly businesses. Most of them are closed up and shuttered, but at one point it would have been a space where business could rent out.
No nifty looking secret hatches or doors or, you know, drops into a sewer.
If you want to give me an observation test, last one on empathy.
Sure. I'm really good at these.
Yeah, nothing, no secret entrances you find. You do see that there is a manhole grate. There's a sewer access back here.
Okay. Might be one way he disappeared.
Yeah.
A way to tell if it's been used recently, like scratches on the ground near it or something.
I'll tell you what, yeah, there's some signs of use on it, on the ground. Now, of course, it could be someone coming and going, or it could just be standard city maintenance. But yes, there are. And I'll tell you, if you're all looking for more clues, you do have his address to his apartment. Or if you're, you know, want to bust in a door to one of these buildings or hop down in the sewer, you're welcome to do that too.
Could always like send a drone down or something, maybe.
Yeah, that might be the safer bet.
If we just want to take a peek.
Sure.
Take a look, see. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you pop the lid. Said you pop your drone down. Go ahead and give me a piloting test. First one on agility.
That's one of those skills I'm also great at. Am I able to benefit from the drone's modifier or just straight up agility?
You can do your drone's modifier since you are using a drone on this. Yeah.
Hey, that's okay.
Yeah, you pop it down. Moving this down through the sewers, you do see some markings from first you think it's graffiti, but then you realize someone has spray painted a series of arrows heading deep down into the sewer. Almost, it continues on along this path, you know, marked every now and then by these arrows and this red spray paint. And eventually it does kind of get to the outer edges of your drone.
Okay, well, seems like there might be something to look into down here if we want to go sewer surfing.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be a good excuse to bust out a shotgun or two, just in case.
2? That's even better than 1.
Okay. Yeah, you all shimmy down the sewers.
There's no way we're making a mistake.
No way you're making a mistake.
I zoned out for a little bit because I was reading equipment. We're in the sewers.
You're in the sewers now.
Yeah.
Is this where we think he's hiding out?
Yeah, we've seen a guy of his build, but all in a hood, come into this alley with a sewer access. There are arrows disguised as graffiti pointing further in.
Yeah, when Sed sent his drone in, initially it just looked like graffiti, but then you realized they were arrows pointing along kind of a path going deeper in.
So we're just going all in on it without any other information.
I mean, we know that there's like gang activity a lot in this area, right?
Yeah.
That is true.
I can't send my drone any further. I didn't see anything yet. I mean, this is...
Well, were you able to send your drone into the sewer?
He did, yeah. And he took it to the furthest reaches of what his drone can go.
Oh, okay. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I was hoping to basically follow it so the drone could move further.
If we want to make an actual proper investigation of this, I've got binoculars with vision magnification, thermographic vision, night vision contacts.
Dang.
Basically,
Yeah,
just
I
make
have
this a
the
great big
night
exploration.
vision contacts as well.
Detection swales.
In the sewer you go, following along the path. It's 20 or 30 minutes. The arrows still leading you along the way. I mean, they're still there. I even have a fancy little sewer picture to bring up.
Oh, nice.
You're sending your drone out ahead of you, right?
Unless we got an idea of not doing that, that seems like a good idea to me. It's just, you know, eyes in front of eyes.
We've also got thermographic binoculars, so I can keep a readout for heat signatures in the darkness.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the race of this person we're looking for?
You don't know.
The short-lived kind.
You
Whatever
have
that is.
Oh, no, you've got his picture. He's human.
Okay.
Yeah, his picture's up there on the thing right next to Morlock.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah. So, Sad, your drone's out front. Maybe like 20, 30 minutes into your trek following these arrows. Eventually, kind of at the edge of the visual range of your drone, you see 3 figures kind of huddled into a corner. And the light whirring noise of the drone kind of pulls their attention as they kind of stand up and start walking towards the drone.
Any of them look like our guy?
No. They are all kind of hooded, but maybe their outfits are a lot dirtier, grungier, more torn up than what it looked like that dude was wearing.
I'll probably relay, you know, we got a few people up ahead. They spotted my drone, so may have to do something about them.
Time to kill. I summon Rihanna.
I would say if you guys want to get ready, I'll probably just have the drone just slowly come back this way.
Rihanna, the hidden one.
That's it.
Yeah. How many? Like, are there like any alcoves or anything to
Sure.
tuck into?
Yeah.
Maybe we can ask him questions if they've seen the guy first before we kill him.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we got to hold him hostage or something to do it. But you know,
Yeah, let's just approach them.
I wanna tuck into an alcove and be like, if you guys have a confrontation where you talk to them, I want to be like
Then you
in
just-
an alcove where I'd be behind them. Yeah.
Okay. Harlthok, you doing anything with all that equipment you were just talking about?
I suppose I'll.
maybe we can check him for equipment or something. Anything that's hot.
I'll try to take point and also just keep a bug scanner out in front of me as I slowly approach these people.
Your bug scanner's not picking up anything.
Okay, that's good at least.
As they all kind of close in, so Rihanna, you've kind of snuck ahead. Why don't you go ahead and give me a move test for stealth? That's third one on agility.
Yep.
Yeah, you easily
Yep.
find a cubby, judging from their walking distance and your party's walking distance. When they finally connect, you'll be behind the other group.
Okay.
Harlthok, they're now moving past the point where Rianu hid, still kind of following, walking towards you.
I will
When-
just wave at them.
Can I, as they're passing me, can I like try and get a good look
Cut
at
their
them and
heads
see
off.
if they've?
Observation, last one on
Get a
empathy.
good
just
look
wanna
at
see
their
if they-
dying faces.
I'm specifically looking for weapons or anything they might have like brandished or
Okay.
tucked behind them.
Shotgun and trench coat.
Observation.
Yeah,
So-
observation. Go ahead and take a +1 on the roll.
Wolverine
And
claws.
is that which one is that?
The last one on empathy.
That's what okay.
They are unarmed.
Might just be a few bums. Maybe we can pass them a few creds and they can tell us some words.
As they close in, Harlthok, you give them a wave. They don't wave back, but they do verbally respond with a as they all lunge forward to attack. And as they
they're-
do,
They're zombies.
their hoods pull back, revealing that these are 3 ghouls.
Oh. Okay.
Gonna say, "Good."
I wasn't wrong.
Yeah. So we're gonna do.
They are unarmed.
Alright, bring in ghoul. I did. Give me a second. I'll bring in a ghoul. Sure. I'm just gonna throw this shit on the table. It's very, very tiny. I'll throw your tokens out. We'll do actual initiative on this.
Oh my gosh, the tokens are tiny.
They're microscopic.
Guys,
This just gives us a chance to go enhance.
Enhanced.
Zoomify.
Enhance.
All right, and let me find the initiative table. All right, anyone got any initiative fuckery?
I don't think so.
If anybody has a lightning reflexes, that's one of them.
So here we go. Grim, I'm rolling yours first. You pull a 4.
It's not terrible.
Harlthok, you're up next. You pull an 8. Rianu. Roll a 5.
The ghouls might go first.
Said pulls a 2. Oops, I put that as a 5. It's a 2. All right. Ghoul numero uno. Gets a
On
3.
10, 10, 10. Damn.
That was a 5, but we already have a 5 out there. I must not have
Roll.
the table set right.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's a 6. And Harlthok already has an 8. Let's do a reroll. I already have 2. Fucking Christ.
On 10.
Yeah. Now the table's goofed up. It's gonna be hard.
What was that, a 6? We've already got a 6. I've got it fixed now, but it's still going to cycle through. And there's your 10.
All right.
Right.
Yay.
Okay.
Does somebody who is more combat oriented want to swap with me?
Yeah, you guys can, between yourselves, you can swap your initiative card. So,
I would very much like
yeah.
to not be bitten by ghouls.
I'll go. Sure.
all right.
Yeah. Take my spot then.
Cool.
Let's see. Did anyone want to trade with Harlthok? We got Grim at a 4 and Rihanna at a 5. Nope, I put those Seds at a
Right
5.
back where they were.
I put them right back where they were.
I mean, I'll trade with you also from 5 if you want.
I would appreciate that.
All right, so Sed's now at an 8. Harlthok is at a 5.
And I will go.
I'll trade with the 8 if you want me to go first.
This is low to high.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, you are going first.
Cool.
All right, so that
I'm gonna go
means
find a beer real quick while you guys
Rihanna,
do this dirty work
Yeah.
for me.
you're up first.
Okay. So I am going to.
Now this isn't. Well, I'm not using this map for movement or anything, so we'll still do theater of mind for this combat. Just yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I have another rank in Sword Fighter now, which is nice, which allows me to hit 2 enemies. And yeah, I can roll separately for the 2 attacks. I was trying to see like exactly how it works. It makes it sound like I can just hit. Yeah, if there's 2 enemies next to each other, I can hit them each, but I roll separately to hit them with 1 action.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'll
So
roll
you
that.
make 1 attack. You're gonna have to roll me 2 attack rolls. We'll say this is against Ghoul 1 and Ghoul 2. So roll me an attack against Ghoul 1.
Okay.
You want to push that? That's gonna hurt you.
It will. No, I'll do another attack.
Okay.
That's insane.
This will be against Ghoul 2.
Okay.
That's 1 point
Yeah.
for 2 damage. They don't have any armor.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. The first ghoul is you're still hidden, aren't you?
I am. So once I've used up all my attack actions in the round, I can spend WP to immediately attack again in close combat. So I'm going to do that.
Telling us that.
That is Path of the Blade.
Okay. Spend your willpower.
Rank 2. And I'm going to hit that one that I hit again.
Holy
There we
shit!
go.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get our critical injury slashing.
Did you guys do it yet? Are they all dead?
Joe's about to drop 1. You cut this thing and you just slice its bottom jaw off, and it collapses to the ground broken.
All right.
All right. So ghoul number 1. Go ahead. Ghoul number 2 here next to Rihanna. Ghoul number 1's going to come up on you, Harlthok. Oh, snap. Lollygaggers, thanks for the raid.
Oh,
boy.
shit.
We're running the shadows, and right now a ghoul is trying to bite Harlthok. I get 3 successes for 4 damage.
Oh boy.
You got armor?
Yeah, actually, I do. I've got lined coat for 3 and auctioneer business clothes. I'll just roll the armor die here.
Just roll the armor button. No, you're going to take 4 points.
Yarg. Well, that
Jeez.
makes me broken, but mercifully, I do have unbreakable. So I'm going to go ahead and for every willpower you spend, recover 1 point in the broken attribute. I will spend 4,
Nice.
but I still take the injury.
Yup.
Is the kicker?
Hmm.
Oh, you get ruptured
Oh.
intestines.
Oh, no.
Ouch.
That hurts. Shit, Jake. We need to,
You might die.
So your injury will be lethal in 6 hours.
Okay, that's good at least. Well,
I mean, it's only so good.
maybe not getting stabbed in the guts would have been better, but you know.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say 6 rounds, so that's good.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
There's some
You've been in the
injuries.
sewers for 30 minutes and now you're gonna die.
Yeah, if it was 6 rounds, we might have just looted your body and just pushed you into the.
All right, and you.
Goodbye, Harlthok, and your great intros. This is what you get.
You need to give me an endurance test. Did we overwrite endurance?
I don't believe so.
You're making us all look
Right.
bad.
We can go ahead and zoom back out.
The
Nope,
strength
it's still
check,
there.
isn't it?
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Zoom back in. Enhance.
Enhance.
There is my 1 endurance.
And I pulled 3 successes. So you are
Oh.
diseased.
Oh no. That's so bad.
You now fall sick. But this won't really come into effect until later.
Mercifully, I'll be going to the hospital anyway.
So if you're still sick come tomorrow, presuming you're alive, you're going to take 1 point of damage to strength and agility. And while you are sick, you cannot recover strength or agility,
Ooh.
Oh,
except through magic.
Oof.
It's not good.
does spending willpower count as magic?
No. Grim, you're up.
So there is one.
One that's unengaged.
I'm gonna attempt to shoot at this guy.
Okay. Go ahead. Combat. Hit whatever gun you're going to do.
Silver gun.
Oh, you
And
can
just roll it.
remove that impaled shoulder injury.
Oh, is that still on my?
Yeah, if you go to the combat tab under critical injuries.
I totally forgot about it.
And Jake, you can roll your ruptured intestine to your
Yeah.
character sheet. Your silver gun, you shoot it. They don't have anything to defend with, so you deal 3 points of damage. Still up. That's a good hit. Anything else? You can move.
We're in a small enclosed tunnel, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I back away as I slowly like dig my finger in my ear.
Harlthok, you're still broken. All you can do is crawl and talk.
Ew.
No?
Has he broken despite, or was he not allowed to recover his stats?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Your willpower would have overridden that. So you still have the ruptured intestines, which will still be lethal, but you had your willpower to do your strength recovery.
Mhm.
So yeah, you're up. You can do things. That was my bad.
Okay, well, I will invoke both my quick draw and fast shooter talents. And I will just quickly draw my pistol for no actions, and then without even needing to aim, I will just shoot at Zombo number 3.
Sure.
Combat, cold government. Let's go.
2 damage. That's going to be lethal.
Oh, that's good at least.
So yeah. And that means we get a roll. Let's see what critical injury you're about to inflict. You shoot its ear off. But that's enough that it spins and collapses onto the ground. So what is that? That's 2 and 3 are now down. That passes the turn to Sed.
Time to inflict pain.
Go for it, man. Ooh,
Or not.
Pain inducer. That's 2 points. Ghoul number 3 is dead, kicking us back up to Rihanna.
Oh, good. Good. That's the way I like them.
Ghoul number 1
I
is
have
the only
three,
one
you
that's
said?
up. Ghoul number 1, yeah.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna whack it.
Sure.
Holy crap.
You one-shot this thing, man.
Sweet.
Jesus.
I have so many points in my katana and sword fighting.
You cut its foot off.
All right.
Sad thing is I only rolled 1 die less than you, Joe.
Oh yeah. It's funny. I've been like doing all the stealthy stuff, but I'm way more built for combat.
Grim, it's your turn.
My turn again?
Yeah.
We gotta cut
Oh,
off
no.
their heads, probably.
Probably have to do more to them.
I'm just gonna take aim at the closest one.
They're all down. So,
Oh, they're all down?
yeah.
For now. Destroy the brains.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate one carefully. Gun drawn.
Sure. You move up. Let's say you move up to 3. That's the one you shot before.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it's down, the injury that you inflicted on it, but it's starting to twitch and move.
I would like to aim for its head and shoot it.
Sure. Give me your shoot test. Yeah, you cab it. Harlthok, what do you got?
I think I'll follow suit with number 2.
Sure. Give me your shoot.
Bing, bang, boom. Or don't. Bing, bang, boom.
You wanna
Okay,
push
there
it?
we go. Yeah, I'll push it. Oof.
No. Oh no.
Okay.
My gun! No!
You're just a mess on the floor right now.
Number 2 stands up.
Oh geez.
Let's see. But the regeneration and standing up takes its turn. Thad, you're up.
All right, let's see if we can microwave his brain.
Okay.
I almost forgot that this does damage to wits, so it's a
Oh.
little different.
Okay. That is a lot different. As your pain inducer seemingly does nothing to them.
Oh. Good thing I don't have any other weapons.
Yeah. Rihanna, you're up. 2 is up. You can see 1
Okay.
starting to regenerate.
Time to read the party inventory.
Yeah.
I yell to Rihanna, go for the head.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. Are they like close enough to each other that I'd still be able to do like the slash
Sure.
through?
Sure.
Okay. So we'll do that. I'm gonna use my first attack to slash through both of them. So that's for the first one. That's for the second one.
2 damage each. Yeah, you finish off number 1. And let's roll an injury for number 2. You cut that one's foot off as well.
We really hate their feet.
Well, it's because he's so short. Grim,
He's got to bring him down to his level first.
or did
I
you have
assume he's
anything
like-
else, Joe?
So I forget how many actions we get.
1.
Just one action. Okay.
1 slow
There's
and
a
1
fast
fast.
action and a slow one. Yeah.
I'm gonna spend 1 willpower to behead
This last one. Make your
the
attack.
last one.
I assume Brianna's just sliding around like Blade style, cutting off their feet.
Oh, yeah. You nicked that
It's like
thing's
Kill
head
Bill,
clean
where he's
off.
just spinning on the floor.
Yeah. I like to picture them like doing it at the height that it should be, like cutting off people's, like kind of like bisecting them in their heads, but I'm a halfling, so it's just their feet.
It's right at their ankles.
All right, they're all slain, but your boy Harlthok is in terrible shape.
I just got the blood out of this shirt, son of a bitch.
Yeah, we might have to call this adventure. I'd pause for a moment and
Okay.
Yeah.
maybe search the ghouls real quick, and if there's nothing interesting, just dump them into the sink.
I'll tell you what. You search the ghouls. Go ahead and give me an observation test. They're said. Last one on empathy. You're going to take a +2 on this.
Okay. Hey, 2 successes.
They don't have anything on them. By the looks of them, they probably went feral a long while ago and have been down here roaming the sewers. One thing you do notice that these things are riddled with bullet holes that you guys didn't put there.
Okay. So maybe somebody came through here, shot them up, and kept on going.
Maybe.
Or
Um,
gnarly guy number 1 fought gnarly guy number 2 and won, and made number 2 part of the game.
yeah, I don't know how hard it would be to determine, like, if those were pre or post ghoul gunshot wounds.
Oh, these things have been ghouls for a very long time, and I'll tell you, just looking at it, some of the blood in their tatters is still wet.
Well, yeah, it's mine.
Well, not yours, from the bullet holes.
Okay, so they've obviously been shot while they were ghouls. Okay.
I feel like we're on the right track to something.
Yeah.
Someone's ahead of us, yeah.
Unless we want to take the premier option of splitting the party. We can always
I'm
come
really.
back. We'll lose a day on it, but
I don't think Rihanna would be able to keep going with Harlthok so injured.
Yeah.
no, honestly,
I
at that
can't-
point,
I can't picture
Each
just
group
being
takes
like,
half
oh,
of
you
Harlthok."
can suck in your. Like, you can hold him in there, right?
Grim is like,
You got 6 hours? We can do this in 6 hours.
You're
Like,
feeling all right, right?
his
Oh,
intestines
no.
aren't all the way out, right?
Not
Yeah.
all the way, just a little bit.
I mean, if we got just slap some flex steel on it.
Yeah, I was,
Slap it on with the might of Zeus.
I'm sure 30% of that's just skin tissue. You're good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably got to bail and take him to a hospital.
Yeah,
And I'll go back and get a gun.
that's a good idea.
Do we want to, like, as we're leaving, do you want to fly your drone ahead from this and see if they're like, if there's anybody ahead of us?
Yeah, that's probably worth
Just
it.
like one last sweep with the drone, if there's anything there. But if we don't find anything, definitely just leaving and coming back.
Sure. Give me an observation test there, said. Last one on
See,
empathy.
that was, yep.
How'd you do? 2 successes. Sure. You kind of stretch out. It's when you're getting close to the end of your drone's range. You come across kind of a larger chamber, kind of like a hub here. And trying to find the cost on what it's going to take to heal Jake up from this. I'm not finding it right now, so I'm going to say at a hospital you're
It's
looking
gonna
at
take
$3,000.
magic. Yeah, okay.
Either if you go to a
Hospitals
magical
do
healer,
magic.
or if you go to a hospital, they'll be able to kind of take care of your disease. I'll let them do that. You get to this kind of larger chamber, pretty big. And it's kind of set up like a little shanty town. Littered with bodies.
Oh
Oh,
god.
And I'm going to say that's all the detail you can get with your drone.
that seems terrifying and fun.
Yeah.
Looking around, maybe 20, 30 dead.
Oh god.
And do they appear to be shot up, or is that too detailed for me to tell?
Too detailed. We're
Okay.
going to have
All
to
right.
get a closer look. So,
Okay.
Harlthok, I want you to give me a D4.
Okay.
It's going to take Harlthok 4 days to heal up from this.
Oh, fear.
In hospital.
Oof.
Well, that's. Well, do we have a time limit on this job?
No, he didn't give you any.
Yeah.
Although it's going to get exponentially harder the longer we take, I'm sure. But
Yeah.
But the
I
big
suppose we
thing,
can take him. Oh, god.
the big thing with Harlthok is he has a disease inflicted on him that he took from a ghoul. So immediate medical treatment's going to be wildly important.
Yeah. I'm not saying we're not going to stop what we're doing to take him to a hospital, but what do we do for 4 days without Harlthok?
I would say let's just do
Yeah.
a time jump. That way Jake doesn't have to set out.
I think in the interim, I'll make a call from the hospital.
Yeah.
I want to try and get in touch with Sylvia Green from Sylvan Information.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The personal editor to Aaron the Scribe.
Okay.
And then using my, I'll just call in and I'll ask for, like, a couple days after I've been admitted to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call in, and then speaking through the toy whistle that I got earlier, I'll just...
It all comes around.
I'll affect a...
Your professional
Stupid
voice
voice.
changer.
Yes. 2 credits, that's all it took. I would like to speak to Sylvia Green about a crime recently committed on your premises.
Click to hang up.
Oh, fuck.
probably not going to get taken seriously that way.
Yeah. Well,
It was a good try.
I will try to call back.
Okay. You call, they pick up again. Sylvan Information.
This is about the missing document written by Aaron the Scribe.
There's a beep on the line.
Your call is being monitored and tracked.
Security, who is this? Quick, get the track going.
This will not take long. On the roof of the safe in Malachi's office, you will see the battle cry of the one who stole the document. Hail Geronimo! I will look forward to meeting with Aaron at his public appearance in a week's time. Click.
What the fuck are you doing?
I gotta clip
It's
that.
so genius, even
I gotta
he
clip
doesn't
that.
know.
I can't. kill Geronimo. I like this even better that we're using the calling card as misdirection instead.
Yeah.
All right. Time passes. Harlthok, you leave. Battered, weakened. Stat-wise, I'm not punishing you. I'm just... You ready to go?
This
Sure.
time I'll have an AK-47.
They do
Yeah, this
give
time I'm
you
bringing the shotgun.
a very heavy regiment of this drug called Darunival. And they give you like, they just loaded you up with it while you were there, and they gave you a month's supply, and you're taking 3 of these a day.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee, indeed. Where are guns? I was going to see if there's anything I can stick on it.
If you want an
There is
AK-97, that's in the gear already. That's under gear.
We
assault
actually have
rifles.
one in our party inventory
Okay.
that we stole from someone.
If you've got it, yeah, just drag it onto your character sheet. AK-97's in the inventory listing.
I wasn't sure if you could buy like silencers or scopes or things like that for him or not.
Should be able
Firearm
to.
accessories.
Should be able to. I don't have anything on the table for firearm accessories, so
Okay.
you'll have to look at the book.
You might want to get a smart link and all that fun stuff set up.
You could take
Yeah,
advantage of a smart link.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about. It's like let's dig in here real quick, and
Yeah. All right.
since we got 4 days, like
Yeah.
maybe I can do a little shopping.
We're the rest of you, so said shopping. What about you, Grim and Rihanna? Anything you want to do in this interlude?
I'll probably be shopping too. I've got a lot of money to spend.
Okay.
I don't have anything specifically.
Okay. I would like to remind you again there, Grim, is you do have the ability to go astral, so if you want to check things out, you can slip astral and do it relatively safely. With big air quotes.
Air quotes are the best.
So you
They mean
realize
that
there are
it's
the
true.
ghosts of 30 dead bodies in that room, and
Yeah.
now you will die.
Anyway, if not, you all can keep your shopping while we move the story along and wrap it up after. Where all do you head to next?
That giant chamber of death.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no way that anything will go wrong there. We're definitely not investigating the wrong thing.
You all head back through the sewers. You make the trek. It's safe this time. Nothing hops out at you. It stinks. God, it's terrible.
Probably like dead things. Yeah.
And you make it to this, what was once a shanty town. It's got like 20 to 30 bodies all over. What do you want to do?
Even though these people are probably ripe, trying to investigate the cause of death might be in order.
Sure. I want a healing test. Third one on empathy.
Ready?
Do you want to push that?
Yeah. You know what? Sure. Okay.
Did great. Did great. They're a little too ripe. You're not able to source it out, but you could probably have one of your friends take a look.
Yeah, if I throw up, it's gonna be real bad. Why don't you handle this, please?
Anybody any good at that?
What is it?
Healing. Third one on empathy.
I mean, I'm
So.
I'm good with empathy. You want me to go for it?
Go for it, man. You want to push that?
Good lord.
Oh my gosh. Are we just looking for someone to do it then at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's try it.
Breathe
got
through your
two.
mouth.
I've got 2 dice for it.
Rihanna, you're up.
Please save us.
Hey!
All right. 1 point of healing.
So, Rihanna, what you're able to suss out is through the bloat, you find that littered with bullet holes. The other thing you find out is, while investigating these things, is they were maybe, possibly, all ghouls. But there's something seriously wrong with all of them. Their skin is split. It looks like they're in some weird state of metamorphosis. Strange clumps of fur, elongated limbs. Nothing like you've ever seen on a ghoul before. And they're all exhibiting this. Like, their skin's all like it just ruptured. You can see muscle. It's very disturbing.
Do any one of them have like any form of ID on them? Like,
Give me an observation test.
okay.
You want to roll high on this.
There's something outside making crazy sounds.
It's a ghoul. You want to push that?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
No ID that you can find. Some of these, their clothes look like they were in a little better shape. Some of them are a little worse. God, how much information are you going to get with one success?
Does it look like their dental records would be in check? Like, so when they're like metamorphosizing, are their teeth also all like
Some of their teeth are pretty
warped and
fucked
stuff
up.
too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I give it a shot at looking over?
You sure can. You want to push that? All right, so I'm going to call that 2 successes between Rianu and Silvertoe. Or Rianu Silvertoe. That is one name. Rianu and Grim.
Yeah.
As you two are kind of wading through the bodies, searching, the two of you catch something glint, something metallic underneath. And you kind of dig it up. And it is a ghoul that has a cyber eye, a metallic looking cyber eye.
Oh, is this our guy accidentally? Do we have the serial number for the eye that we need to find?
They didn't give you that.
Well, we're taking it anyways.
I mean, yeah, we'll take it, I guess, and then make sure that this body's super dead.
See, yeah, I go ahead and stick my finger in that bad boy right back.
You pop it out, eye pops out, a little bit of tech on the back of it, some kind of data store. You've got it. You've got an eye. It does look like this eye was outfitted and said you'd be able to see it with like active recording. So if you connected into it, you could get video playback of whatever it had in its short memory.
Nice. Well, it gives us something to look at.
Yeah, I hand that over to you.
I'll make
Yes.
family-friendly viewing.
What's that? That's going to be a tech roll.
Give me just a moment. I probably normally have Tyler roll this if you were here instead,
If he were here.
but I'll take it.
You jack into the eye.
Which sounds terrible when you word it that way.
Well,
but
Yeah. So 3 successes. I'm going to give you 3 things here. One is the active video recording. This thing looks like it's got probably a good week's worth of video data in it.
Oh,
Up
nice.
to the moment you jacked into it.
Oh, well, if he just left the house like a week ago,
Yeah.
we should basically just have enough.
Second thing you're going to pull out in the data store, there is actual encrypted data.
Ah. That gives me a chance to use a talent that I bought. Crack file.
Yeah, if you want to. Well, and then the third thing I'm going to give you is that the data, the video file in the data is uncorrupted through the
Nice.
act of being killed and being dead. So you'll get perfect playback on it.
Nice. Since we did attacking things last time, I'm like, I'll pick up the attack skills.
There you go. That's not a bad idea. So anyway, if you got a skill, do you just got to spend a WP for it?
I think that's it.
Okay.
It should be in there. Yep.
Yeah.
Spend a willpower, crack a file.
You remove the encryption from this file, and it is company data for Fuji Corp.
Ah.
It's got sensitive, it's got data plans, payroll records, all sorts of pay data just packed in there.
Well, this sounds like the sort of stuff someone wouldn't want getting out and might kill someone for. So maybe this is our guy.
The video data, skimming through it, you see the guy in an apartment. In the mirror, it's all video, no audio here. It's just an eyeball, so it doesn't have audio recording.
I didn't put microphones in those yet.
They didn't put microphones in his eye.
I imagine hearing it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Can you keep it down? It's too loud.
oh god.
You see him in an apartment. You see him taking some meds, heading on out, walking down a back alley, popping open a manhole cover, dipping in, taking the same path you took, walking past those 3 ghouls who just ignore him, and into the shanty town where you got a couple days recording. You got maybe, I don't want to say a couple days, you got a handful, like 5 or 6 hours of recording, as someone shows up with like 3 or 4 coolers packed with meat, as it's distributed about amongst all the people of this little shanty town. Then you watch as from somewhere these strange canisters come flying out of the darkness. Gas starts issuing out from these big billowing clouds of gas. Everyone starts going crazy, like running around, flailing. You can see him watching as the other people's skin starts to rip, their limbs contort and rearrange. Then moments later, a strike team in full like armored biogear comes in and just guns everyone down.
Oh, so they like someone showed up, ghoulified them all, and then killed them.
It looks like they were ghouls before,
Oh, okay. All right.
because once they were all kind of down in that area and eating, you could kind of see everyone. They had the milky white eyes of a ghoul,
Okay.
the skin lesions, the paleness, all just eating this raw flesh out of these coolers. And then this gas gets kicked out. They start flailing around, going, just contorting in pain. And then this full biogear, like hazmat firing squad bursts in and just guns them all down.
Probably a
Wild.
foolish question, but are there any corporate logos on any of that?
Go and give me
suited
an
gear.
observation test.
All right. Oop. Or was it animal handling or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see, right underneath there, underneath Mr. Morlock, as technology.
Hmm.
The biggest and most aggressive corp out there.
Oh boy.
You can see after they were all gunned down, the people in hazmat suits moved through the crowds, put finishing shots in people, collected things. Looks like they poked around on the bodies for a little bit and then cleared out.
Maybe we should do the same. Maybe we found what we're looking for, and maybe we found something horrifying and unpleasant.
Hey, how hard is it to make it look like you didn't see this?
Re-encrypt that, please.
Well, there's the video data, and then there's the company data. The file's what's encrypted. The video data is not, right?
That's true.
Right.
You could. I mean, re-encrypting that data is going to be tough. I'm going to give you a -2 modifier on it unless you've got a skill or some shit that lets you do that.
And that was data for Fuji Corp? Is that?
Fujicorp, Fuchi.
I figure we'll probably maybe make a copy of it
Sounds right.
and the video data.
Yeah, I'd feel a lot better about that.
Yeah, I'll let you copy it for free. That's not a problem.
I don't want to piss
Copy it
off
onto my,
a company that's got access to just a fully kitted out strike team.
Hell yeah.
Well, the strike team wasn't Fuji Corp, right? It was.
That was As Technology, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll keep a copy of that video on that MetaLink com with no net access.
There you go.
Yeah. Let me see if I've got anything for. It just says crack file. I don't think I have anything for re-encrypting. I can edit file, but there is edit file. I could protect it, but I don't have the talent right now. So maybe if we push it for next session or something, I can buy the talent.
Okay. So, anything else you guys want to do down here?
Probably make it look like we
Turn
weren't
around
here.
and leave.
Yeah, I just want to get the fuck out of here.
So,
Yeah.
Harlthok, yeah.
Do they have any of those canisters from those bombs that they had lobbed in here?
You're gonna give
Still
me.
lying
You need to
around.
give me an observation test.
Oh, that's a good thought right there.
And
I'm
I'm
willing
gonna
to look for
need-
those too.
At least, if the two of you are working together, Harlthok, you're gonna take I'm gonna want 2 successes. Sed's gonna assist you, so Harlthok, you're gonna get a +1. Unless you can rope your other 2 compatriots into helping you look.
What does it take to look?
You just need to say you're helping.
I'll help.
Yeah, Harlthok, you're up to a +2. Rihanna, you giving a hand or are you standing guard?
I'm
I will ask him
probably
to stay on
standing guard.
guard.
I feel like, yeah, I'm definitely standing guard.
All right.
I am very spooked by the strike team people.
Harlthok, you're going to roll this with a +2,
I don't like that.
and I need a minimum of 2 successes.
Yeah.
Ooh. You find, hidden under a pile of bodies,
Nice.
this funky looking canister covered with biohazard warnings. It's on the pen board there.
Mm-hmm.
Looks grenade-like. Kind of matches what you saw. There's some residue on it.
Yeah. Let's see. What have I got in my gear here? Actually, I'm just gonna take off my my lined coat, stuff the bomb into the lined coat, and just keep that tightly wrapped up
Cool.
as I take it with me.
Cool. You've got one of those. Anything else?
Nope.
Yeah, I just want to get the hell
All
on.
right. As you're all leaving, Harlthok, you take one last look at your bug checker. Still nothing.
All right, that's good. That's good.
You take your leave.
Yeah.
Now what?
Maybe we can get in touch with Gunderson and see if he can provide us the serial number to see if we have a match or not. And if not, then we need to do more work.
Yeah.
Okay. You ping him, ask to confirm serial numbers. He sends you over the last 4, and it matches the last 4 that you're looking for. Yeah.
I would want to explicitly ask, like, hey, could we get a serial number to... Wait, does he not want to give us the serial number?
No, he was giving you the last 4 to confirm.
Is there a way to make it sound like we don't have an eye and that he would give us a serial number?
I didn't say we had anything. I just said, can you give us the serial number so we can confirm?
Okay.
Yeah, and he'll send you the serial number.
Okay.
The last 4 of it, and it matches what's in your hand.
Okay.
Yeah, so we found it.
You found it.
Technically, I have the experience right now to buy the talent if it matters or not.
You have to do it at the end of the session, man.
Yeah, so we'll wait to give him the eye
Okay.
so I can re-encrypt that data.
Sure.
Yeah. That's good.
Well, I'll tell you what. We're, an hour and 40 minutes in. If we're waiting for Dan to pick up a new skill that can only happen between sessions, you all can head back to your apartment, kind of hole up, shit your britches a little bit.
Don't give us a little time to like calm down, maybe.
I want to check out Johnny O'Day's apartment.
Sure. Not a problem.
Yeah. Because he was taking that med, and I want to see if it was the same one that I'm taking now, which I assume that it is.
That could be something that's good for us to do.
Yeah, you make it to the apartment. There's no security or gate or ringing on the front door. You can make it right up to his apartment building. This is one of those things where it's so shitty and run down they don't bother protecting it because there's nothing in here worth stealing. You make it up to his apartment. It's got a very basic electronic lock on it. Or his room, his apartment, yeah. What do you want to do?
Well, you think you can pop the lock on this? If not, I got a crowbar.
Popping physical locks isn't my thing.
It's an electronic lock.
It's an electronic lock. Oh, well, hold on. It's upside here.
Yeah. Go and give me that tech. Yeah, not a problem. Pop it in. Small apartment. Stinks. Run down. I'll give it to you. You search. And there's kind of 3 things that stand out. In the bathroom, there's a lot of makeup. Sunglasses.
So he's maybe a ghoul in disguise.
No refrigerator, no eating stuff, nothing in the kitchen. Searching through the medicine cabinet, you find it is loaded up with this one particular medication by the name of Darunaval.
Well, I'm taking all that. And I'm taking the makeup too, now that I think about it.
Okay. Just in case your medical regiment doesn't come through and you accidentally turn into a ghoul.
Well, that and
yes.
Can ghouls be sentient in this scenario? I don't really know what the...
Think of it like the Fallout ghouls.
Okay.
They're sentient. It's just, humanoids that are infected with a virus. And sometimes it kind of goes rampant and they lose themselves and they become feral.
Did we get the sense from the shantytown people that they were feral?
Didn't seem like it. It was enough that they built a small town. In the video recording, someone brought those coolers in. They all calmly distributed the food so everyone had some.
Even if they're just living underground.
Well, ghouls are not looked upon kindly because they do require once a week eating people,
The human
flesh.
Mm.
The city of Seattle has an active bounty out on ghouls. Even with them being sentient, they still got it out there. It's very controversial.
We need to go back
about
and
right.
find them some.
I mean, are there any like currently known ethical ways to keep them alive?
I mean, there is, over in Africa, there is a small nation that is ghoul. And how do you feed a small nation that only eats people?
Another nation.
They've rumors going around. They purchase criminals. They purchase corpses. Even some of the darker ones is they have what's kind of referred to as cattle farms, where they raise people specifically for food.
Hooray! That's totally ethical.
Yeah.
Man,
It's like the
We
Matrix,
just
but worse.
walked into some. Can we please take the blue pill?
Can we please have not done these things?
Now I'm giving
Morpheus,
it.
I'm only on the 15. I gotta get back.
So Harlthok, I didn't want to fuck your character over completely. So as long as you stay on that medical regimen as prescribed, you should be cool.
Right on.
Any
Just flood the system with this stuff.
future exposure, you'll be more at risk. And then, something happens where you're not able to maintain it, you're going to have to start making me endurance checks to see if the virus kicks in.
So is this a situation where he's ghouled? Just
Well, if the virus
traditional-
kicks in, then yes. If he sticks on his regiment, and he'll be fine. But if he does accidentally become exposed, I make him roll against a disease, this specific disease in the future, he's going to have penalties against it.
oh
I
jeez.
assume part of my guts have just been cut out and thrown away
Yeah.
because of the risk.
Yeah.
Probably.
You don't need all your small intestines.
Nah,
No.
it's totally fine.
You're
Yeah.
fine.
A lot of it's redundant.
Yeah.
You don't eat real food anyway, do you?
No.
Cherry
not anymore.
slushies. You'll be fine.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all you really find in his house. I mean, it stinks kind of like death, like a ghoul tends to. No food, no anything to eat in here because they don't eat that. And then, yeah, shitloads of this medication.
Yeah.
So Fuchi Corp employs somebody with ghoulism, even though there is an active hit on everybody who's got it.
You might have been disguising it well enough for them to
That
not
is
know.
okay. That's true.
Treating it. So
And the medications kind of keep it in
Down.
check, keep the worst of the symptoms from really presenting.
I mean, look at this Harlthok over here that we work with.
You couldn't tell a thing.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else, or we wrap it for the night so you can re-encrypt the data and turn it in next Friday?
Yeah.
Let's do some questions.
I think so.
All right. Did you participate? That's an experience point.
yeah.
Have you learned anything?
We've learned too much.
Yeah.
Did you make a new contact that would be willing to help you in the future? No.
We found a contact in a
Morlock,
dead
right?
guy's head.
Morlock, you
Morlock.
already took the experience for that one, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, did they? Okay, I thought we hadn't taken it until we did a job with them.
No, that was for the completing of the job. You didn't take the experience for that one yet, since you hadn't turned it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get into something or somewhere without permission? Yeah. You got into the apartment. You got into the shantytown. Sure. Did you make some money? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you make a new enemy? Not that you know.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not
Pretty
competent
close.
ones. You didn't-
Crap in my pants. That hopefully that's no.
Did
Yeah.
anyone use your contacts to help further the completion of a job?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Did you risk yourself or sacrifice something to get the job done?
My pants. I risked them.
I think that's the
Yeah, I think that's a yes. Did you perform an extraordinary act of some kind?
Rihanna sliced and diced.
He did slice and dice.
Yeah.
I did slice and dice. Harlthok
Didn't
got his
die.
intestines redone.
Didn't die.
Yeah.
All right. And then we're on to reputation questions. The big one here for tonight is, did you complete a job?
Harlthok's refurbished.
We did
Yeah.
a job.
You completed a job, so everyone gets to increase their reputation by 1.
All right.
And that's the shakedown for tonight.
Jeez.
So, over the next week, if you've got money to spend, spend it. If you buy things out of the Shadowrun 5th edition book, make sure you let me know so I can get it plugged into the tabletop and added to your character.
I haven't
Yeah.
spent any money yet since the start.
So, yeah, if you're going to buy shit, you should buy shit between sessions so we don't have to have a shopping session.
Yeah.
Fuck. You guys really stumbled into it tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, it sure feels like that's where we were going either way since we had to find the guy, but dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the very least, we know what's up.
We'll have
Have a good
Bugsy
idea.
turn in the quest and not show him the footage.
That plausible deniability. There you go.
The rest of them, I got a cold and they didn't want to share it.
There we go. Yeah, so that's our session for tonight. Let's see. Tomorrow, Saturday, Dan and I are going to be hanging out on Grim and Perilous Plays. We're heading up to Adams to play some games, and it's going to get streamed. Sunday, we'll be over on Steam Steel Murder. We're doing a little one-shot, getting prepped up for our upcoming Weird Frontiers game that's going to be on the Goodman Games channel. Monday, Dan, Joe, and I are over on the Lollygaggers for some UVG. Tuesday, I'll be back on Grim and Perilous Plays as we rock out with some more Tribes of Midgard. Wednesday, we'll be back here at 9 p.m. for some more Thunder Rift using Forbidden Lands, because Forbidden Lands is a fun system. Next Thursday, that's the 17th, I think. So that's Bert's birthday. So I'll be hanging out with Bert as we do a special spooky one-shot for his birthday over on Steam Steel Murder. Next Friday, we'll be back here with more of this. And then next Saturday, so not tomorrow, but the Saturday after, 1 p.m. on Grim and Perilous Plays, we're going to be kicking off a new campaign. It's D&D 5th edition, the brand new book Strixhaven, a curriculum of chaos. We're going to be running through that on Grim and Perilous Plays. And then that night, 9 p.m. on Goodman Games, we'll be kicking off our Weird Frontiers mini campaign that Bert's running us through. And Dan, Jake, Joe, and myself will all be there for that. So yeah, that's the coming week. We've got way too much fucking shit. Too much. I don't know. I ain't got anything else. You guys got anything else?
Oh.
Check our Discord.
Join our Discord.
Yep.
Hang out with us there.
Or else.
Or else.
Talk about our bad decisions we make on a regular basis.
So many bad decisions.
That have nothing to do with gaming. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to sign us off because we're at a good resting place. We're 10 minutes to 2 hours, so good enough.
Good enough.
We need to do some more prep work, which requires an in-between session to do.
It does. We've got a ton of money to spend,
Yeah.
abilities to buy.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's what we got. So until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, and don't get bitten by a ghoul. Deuces.
That one in particular.
That one in particular.